Sales, a family-run auto dealership, has been serving the Attleboro area for over 20 years. They have a large selection of cars and trucks for sale with an inventory that changes weekly. You can visit their website, villageautomA.com, to review a selection of featured vehicles or search for vehicles by make, body style, or price. Village Auto Sales, located at 1076 Pleasant Street on the Attleboro-Norton line.
Good evening and welcome to this special presentation of high school sports. Tonight is girls basketball as the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers attempt to avenge an earlier defeat to the Durfee Hilltoppers out of Fall River. I'm Paul Healy along with Kevin Callahan. Peter Bray is on camera. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge, pinch hitting on graphics. Kevin, it's senior night. Bombardiers come in 14-6. Overall, 13-3 in the league. Durfee's 14-4 overall, and had a big win over Attleboro earlier this season.
Yeah, a huge win. They ran a 22-4 fourth quarter to beat Attleboro 60-40, and things just kind of fell apart. Attleboro's actually had kind of two games like that. They were leading against Franklin, and they had a tough fourth quarter, and the first time they had a tough fourth quarter was against this Durfee team. This should be a great game, Paul.
Oh, yeah. And that must have been a heck of a night for Durfee. They were averaging 43 points a game. They put 60 up against the Bombardiers. Attleboro averages 52.8. They were held to 40 points.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is the senior night ceremonies, and I think it's going to be our job to shut up and turn up the court, Mike. So we'll do that. Karen Perica? Oh, Pereira, yeah, is the PA announcer.
Sister Marlena, Sarah and Lily, Grandmother Cheryl, and Father Nicholas in spirit.
Attleboro honoring Cammie Clifford right now as the first senior. She is the team manager, and she'll be going to Westfield State, majoring in social work.
Over the Owls. Over the Owls.
Up next, number 10, Isla Santoro, Mom Pat, Dad Joe, Sister Laura.
Now, Isla Santoro, number 10. Isla decided between Mass Maritime and Mitchell, wants to major in marine science, and is looking to play soccer.
Yes, she is an outstanding, she might have even been an all-star in the Hockomock Week this year in the back line of the defense for the Lady Bombardier soccer team.
Fantastic.
Number 20, Marley Marizu, brother Sadio.
Oh. Okay, that's the cutest senior night moment I've ever seen.
Can't go wrong with the cute younger brother. For Marley, she's looking ahead to either Simmons or UMass Dartmouth, and major is undecided, which is my favorite major. I changed my mind several times when I was in college. Grace Lehane, number 21, will be going off to Johnson in Wales, majoring in culinary nutrition.
So she can play basketball and she can cook. Let's hope she cooks in the court tonight on senior night.
Exactly.
Number 11, Captain Lily Ruthier. Moms, Rachel and Susan.
Lily Ruthier, with the tough decision last year, transferring in as a junior, made an immediate impact, not just in basketball, but in softball. Lily's deciding between 10 colleges. She applied to 10, has been accepted to 10.
Wow.
So things are undecided right now for Lily as she tries to figure everything out. Nice problem to have, though, 10 colleges accepting you.
She'll be pitching this year for the softball team this spring. Possibly keeping your daughter on the bench.
Definitely putting my daughter on the bench. Seniors play ball, and they play a lot. And I think she led the team with like 50 RBIs last year. She hits.
And number 33, Captain Sarah Mayer. Dad Kevin, Mom Melissa, Stepdad Jim, Brother Brian.
And senior Sarah Mayer, ironically, the only four-year player for all 4 years of the seniors. And Sarah will be going to Nichols College.
Wow, home of the Bison up.
And looking to play basketball up at Nichols. And if she's as pesty up at Nichols as she is here, she'll have a fine 4-year run up at Nichols College.
They're looking for someone to battle on the boards and play hellacious defense. They found the right person.
They found the right person for sure. And we'll try to talk about the seniors as the game goes on as well. Give them another shout out as we can, but here's your senior ceremony.
The young ladies from Durfee waiting patiently. We want to tip our hat to the seniors for the Durfee Hilltoppers as well. Jada Hawley, Lauren Kuchar, Landry Karen, Ville-Marie Ortega, and Jan Shikeles Montanez, who is injured, unfortunately.
And they got some high aspirations there. I see a couple psychologies, nursing, and biochemistry. Talk about things that are over my head.
Okay, let's go, ladies. We have a game to play.
One of the things they do in the girls' basketball that they do not do in the boys. They give flowers to the other seniors on the other team. I've seen that on the home games and the away games now for Attleboro. I'm like, hey, the boys don't do this.
This should be one heck of a ball game tonight. Again, Attleboro comes in 14-6 overall. Durfee 14-4 overall. Only two teams that defeated Durfee this year. The New Bedford Whalers got them twice, as did Bridgewater Raynham. In fact, Durfee 14-4, but are coming off two consecutive losses, 45-43 to New Bedford and 49-38 to Bridgewater Raynham.
The New Bedford loss, not exactly a buzzer beater, but according to Coach Karen, about 2.5 seconds left. It's as close to a buzzer beater as you're going to get. And Bridgewater Raynham, I don't know much about them, but the little bit I do know, they don't lose. Is that their thing?
Not in the Southeast Conference.
Not in the Southeast Conference, exactly.
44 consecutive wins in that conference.
Wow.
So we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back on the other side, give you some more pregame information about what should be one heck of a ball game tonight. Durfee will have this game, and then they round up their season against Bishop Conley. Attleboro has one more game against
Abington on Wednesday night in Abington.
All right, we'll be right back after this in AACS 15 Sports.
Village Auto Sales, a family-run auto dealership, has been serving the Attleboro area for over 20 years. They have a large selection of cars and trucks for sale with an inventory that changes weekly. You can visit their website, villageautomA.com, to review a selection of featured vehicles or search for vehicles by make, body style, or price. Village Auto Sales, located at 1076 Pleasant Street on the Attleboro-Norton line. Ryan and Sons Family Sports is a 3-generation family business that first opened their doors way back in 1949. Ryan and Sons is a local source for sports equipment and high school and professional sports apparel. They sell a variety of local town apparel, school sports hats, and more. Ryan and Sons is located at 15 North Main Street, downtown Attleboro. You're invited to stop by and check out their wide variety of embroidered and screen-printed high school sports apparel.
Welcome back to the brand new Attleboro High School gym. The Blue Bombardiers getting ready to host the Durfee Hilltoppers, second to last regular season game. Both teams have clinched playoff spots this year. Heck, if the numbers work out right, they might play a third time in the playoffs. Where's Attleboro in the rankings right now?
Attleboro, as of February 17th, the MIAA not updating their power rankings in the last 3 or 4 days. Attleboro comes in as the 27th seed, for lack of a better term. Durfee comes in at 22. Why this game is so important for both teams, neither team, if I'm right, has not beaten a team above them in the power rankings. They have played these teams. Attleboro has a chance to beat a team above them in Durfee. Durfee obviously can't go above. But they have Attleboro. The next game for Durfee is against a Division IV team. The next game again for Attleboro is against a Division III team. Those can only hurt you in a loss. They're not going to help you all that much. So a game like this could almost get them to flip positions. Could be the meaning of a home game or an away game, and you really desperately want to host a playoff game if possible.
Durfee is coached by Jeff Caron. He was their boys coach from 2006 through 2009. He was a great player at Durfee. In fact, when he played at Durfee, I think 92-93 was his senior season. He often had to play with a sore back because he was so sick of carrying that Chris Herron dude for all 4 years of high school. But Chris Herron, a fabulous player. Jeff Caron scored almost 1,300 points himself.
Well, Herron had a good press agent.
Yes. And then Jeff went on to play at Merrimack College as well, where he was a three-point sniper. And again, Jamison Guimond, one of his assistant coaches, he's also coached for the boys, was a great Durfee player as well. Attleboro,
Because before the game, Coach Caron, as he went to Merrimack, said, "Oh, that was before they went D1, right?" He goes, "Oh yeah, if they were D1, I would not have played."
Attleboro coached by Bree Hawkwater Bracken in her second year as the varsity coach of the program. Fiery, intense coach for the girls. We're going to have our starting lineups coming up. Again, Attleboro averaging 52.8 points a game, allowing 47.9. Durfee scoring about 43 points a game, allowing 35. So I think that means Attleboro is going to want a faster paced game. Durfee's going to want to rely on their defense and try to slow down the pace. They're
going to want to rely on their athleticism. They're going to want to run the court. They're also going to want to rely on their depth. Durfee uses 6, 7, 8 players, but they got some injuries and not sure who's playing. Attleboro's got Riley Camacho back, and then the last game she was in the starting lineup. So now they got a little bit of depth, about 7 or 8 players that they can go out now.
And it's such a great addition to have Riley back from that long-term shoulder injury. From three-point land, she's attempted 13 shots, hit 6 of them for 46%. She has hit 56% of her two-point shots, 9 for 16. Great to have Riley back.
Yeah, and a little unfair that her averaging 5.5 points a game in the first game she got about 3 minutes.
Yeah.
She's averaging actually closer to 8 points a game and since her return.
We have 4 of the Durfee 5 starters lined up. Coach Caron was going to decide between Landry Caron, a senior, and Maddie Hargraves, a freshman. And it looks like it's going to be Maddie Hargraves getting the start tonight. She had 15 points against Bridgewater Raynham.
And he had mentioned that her game has just continued to gotten stronger as the year has progressed.
As she's a freshman. Second starter, number 14, Maggie O'Connor, a junior, averaging 6.2. There's number 4, Julia Hargraves, averaging 7.7 points a game, also a soccer player. There's their leading scorer, Maya Hayes Paulette, 10.8 points a game and 8.9 rebounds. And there's Jada Holly, averaging 7.2 points a game and 7.8 rebounds, also a senior.
Maggie O'Connell, though, is the tone setter. So watch out for her.
And all seniors starting lineup. There's Marley Marico, the 5'4" senior, getting the start on senior night.
Marley has a couple points on the year.
Grace Lahane, a 5'7" senior multi-sport player.
Going to Johnson and Wales.
Isla Santoro, the 5'10" senior. Again, she'll be playing soccer in college.
You had the privilege of calling her soccer games this year.
Sarah Mayer, the 5'9" senior.
Off the Nichols.
And there's Lily Ruthier. Lily averaging 10.7 points a game, hitting 32% of her three-pointers. We'll be right back after this for the opening tip on AACS 15 Sports and 1320 WARA.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545 or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
You're listening to WARA 1320 AM Attleboro.
Welcome back to 1320 WARA, WARAradio.com, the AACS Channel 15 in Attleboro and all over the world at the AACS YouTube channel. This should be a good one, and it's senior night, so all 5 seniors in the starting lineup. A little bit of pressure on them too, Kevin. This is a big game for playoff seeding implications.
Yeah, you always, you always want. There go your note, sorry.
There we go, I got the headphones up a little more.
You always kind of want to book senior night on a team that maybe you can, you know you can beat. Not that there's too many sure things, but this is not that case. As Durfee comes in, ranked number 22 in the power rankings, top 32 are automatic qualifiers in both Durfee and Attleboro have both automatically qualified for the playoffs.
Holly Hargraves, Julia Jr., Maggie O'Connell, Maya Hayes-Paulette, the leading scorer, and freshman Maddie Hargraves in the starting lineup for Durfee. Santoro jumping center for the Bombardiers, along with Ruthier, Marico, Lahane, and Mayer. Sarah Mayer outside gets it to Lily Ruthier. There's that 1-2-2 zone or 2-3 zone for Durfee. They're a zone defense team. Santoro at the high post, long shot by Ruthier is missed. Ball is tipped, rebound, Jada Hawley.
One of the more impressive things from Attleboro in the last 5 or 6 games has been the shooting of Sarah Mayer. She was struggling at the beginning of the year. She started to find her shot in the last 5 or 6 games. Hargraves
is up top. She had 6 assists in Durfee's 60-40 win against Attleboro early this season. 17 on the shot clock, no score, 7:20 to go, first quarter. Up top, there's Hargraves. The senior drive, she's got bumped, going to the line.
I believe that foul is going to be against Isla Santoro, and we will be having Riley Camacho, Vanessa Ellis, and Kayla Goldrick checking into the game.
That's Isla's first, team first. Our umpire under the hoop is Lou Brito. I believe he played his high school ball. I think it was Wareham. I know it was local. Wareham, yes. And then the referee in charge tonight, he's up top. That is Bill Gillen. He played basketball at Bentley. He met his wife, who played field hockey at Bentley. His son and his daughter go to Bentley. That means 4 Gillens couldn't get into Bridgewater State. Had to settle for Bentley.
One of the B schools for business.
Second shot rolls off. Ooh, but it's going to be a team rebound for Durfee.
Yeah, Vanessa Ellis was battling for the ball, and I couldn't tell who it went out of. Referee right there, it says Durfee ball after the 2 missed free throws.
0 for 2 in the line, but they keep the ball. That's up top to number 24, Maya Hayes Paulette, their leading scorer. Cuts to the hoop. And that's going to be a bump on Sarah Ellis as Mayer quickly helps up Hayes Paulette.
Vanessa Ellis.
What did I say?
Sarah.
My brain said Vanessa. First foul on Vanessa. Team second foul.
Not Mick Ellis or anything.
Yes. Mick Goldrick, yes.
Mick Goldrick.
Nice baseline drive by the freshman goes awry. Lily Ruthier, first defensive rebound of the game. We're 1 minute in, waiting for our first point. There's an extended zone defense by Durfee.
They're in a 2-3 zone right now.
Ellis at the high post. Bombardiers want to move the ball quickly, space the floor. Ruthier drives, ball is tipped, retained by Goldrick, 15 on the shot clock. That was a nice deflection by O'Connell. Camacho from the left wing, shot is no good. Defensive rebound, Hargraves, the Julia variety, and here she comes.
Look for Attleboro to try to beat Durfee with the 3-point shot. They take a lot of them. Durfee's in a 2-3 zone, freeing up somebody from the outside.
Where am I going to keep track of turnovers in this new book? Guess I'll do it up here. There we go. No, I got it here.
The important thing is that we both have our heads down in the book when something good happens.
Ellis to Ruthier, tries to drive from the right, kicks it to Mayer on the right baseline. Back to Goldrick, tries to go down to Ruthier. It gets there eventually. Lily draws the foul, poked in the eye.
Oh, is that what it was? I wasn't sure if she was hitting the nose or poked in the eye.
And that's going to be a number 25 freshman, Maddie Hargraves, her first, team first. Still waiting for our first point in this game. 6:14 to go, first quarter. Bombardiers inbound with Riley Camacho. Into Ruthier, long 2, bounces around, falls out. Defensive rebound, O'Connell.
Might be a little bit of nerves too on senior night and against a good opponent.
Driving to the hoop, little out of control. It won't fall was Hayes Paulette. Defensive rebound, Bombardiers. Goldrick up top. Goldrick, whoops. And that's going to be a kicked ball. Attleboro maintains possession as a sophomore. Kayla was on the first team, HockamockSports.com, all defensive team as a sophomore, which is one of the reasons she's a junior captain this year.
Yes. Solid player all the way around.
High post, Vanessa Ellis. Down low to Mayer. Nice pass to Ellis. Makes some room for herself. Ellis puts it in, assists Sarah.
First points of the game comes with 5:38 to go in the first quarter. Attleboro leads 2-0. This is the type of game that Coach kind of wants to play for Durfee.
Right. Attleboro in a 2-3 zone as well. Cross-court pass to O'Connell. O'Connell up top, ball is tipped. And is turned over. Second Durfee turnover. Here come the Bombardiers. Laying it up, won't fall for Goldrick. Mayer with the offensive rebound. Misses. Here comes Durfee. Quick, fast break. Up ahead is Julia Hargraves. Travels.
Ooh, that's good from an Attleboro point of view, because that would have been Vanessa's second foul, but she traveled before the body contact.
And Attleboro coached by Bree Hockwater-Bracken, an outstanding player, more so in college due to numerous injuries in high school. 2-2-1 zone. Defense away from the hoop. Lily Ruthier has room. 3-ball is no good for the left wing. Mayer tracks down the offensive rebound, but steps in the line. We'll call that a team rebound for Durfee.
She tried to save it and kind of spun around, but just as she did, she stepped out of bounds.
Or as Walter says in the Big Lebowski, over the line!
2-0, 4:45 to go in the first quarter. Attleboro leads.
High post, Hayes Paquette. They try to run a give and go. Camacho tips that ball away.
I think it was Ellis.
Oh, Ellis tips it away. Fourth turnover.
Avery James looking to check in for Attleboro.
Avery, an outstanding sophomore player. Mayer has room for the three-pointer off the back rim. Ellis with that Attleboro's second offensive rebound. Gets it to Camacho. Goldrick, left wing, has room. Hesitated a little bit.
Could be a foul on
Vanessa. Over the top. Her second, team third.
And checking in Avery James for Lily Ruthier.
And Tia Williamson.
Probably for Avery.
Avery James averaging 7.3 points per year. She had 19 points in the first game against Franklin and 19 against Sharon as well. 10 in their last win against KP. To the high post, Hayes Paulette turns around, misses the short jumper. Offensive rebound, Camacho rips it away. for the 5th turnover. Right side is Mayer against that tough 2-3 zone. Up top to Goldrick. Both teams having a little trouble getting into their flow offensively.
Yes.
Goldrick tries a 3-pointer from the right wing. Rattles around, rattles in. Who had that assist?
Tia Williamson.
5-0 Bombardiers.
And I think that's the first time that you asked me who had that assist, and I got it. Usually I just give you that dirty look of like, come on, Paul, I don't know.
Runner is no good by O'Connell after a nice pass from the high post by Hayes Paulette.
What Attleboro did well in their last possession, they didn't show any panic or frustration. They moved the ball well and found the open shot with Goldrick.
Williamson from the high post to Goldrick. Long shot, no good. Defensive rebound, Jada Holly. She also has an offensive rebound in this game.
3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Attleboro leading 5-0.
Holly at the high post, drives herself, puts it in.
First points of the quarter for Durfee. Jada Holly averaging 7.2 points a game.
5-2 Bombardiers. Again, both the, whoops.
I thought it was going to be a reach-in foul on number 24, Maya Hayes Paulette.
That'll be her first team second. Again, Durfee, one heck of a coaching staff. Jeff Caron, former boys head coach at Durfee, and so was his chief assistant and JV coach, Jamison Guimond. Also was the head coach of the boys for a while.
Yeah, they kind of swapped off, they said. They were spelling each other.
Oh, different family responsibilities and such. That's going to be a travel on Avery James. Some of the officials catch that hop, some don't.
Some don't.
That's Attleboro's first turnover of the night.
A couple of players on Attleboro have been known to do that hop. Avery does it a little bit more pronounced. A couple other players do it a little bit more subtly.
2-3 zone defense. Durfee trying to move, driving in is Holly, rolling right-hander. It's in. Jada has 4 points. Hilltoppers within 1.
Holly with all 4 points. There's 2:18 to go in the first quarter. Avery James wide open on the left side.
Mayer takes the long 3 off the front rim. Offensive rebound. Williamson gets it to Avery. She's in the paint. Rolling right-hander. It's in the cup. Second assist for Williamson.
And Avery James has had that little floater going all year long. She gets great arc and never gets blocked.
7-4. Whoops, that pass is high. That's going to be the 6th turnover for the Hilltoppers here with 1:53 to go in the first period. Again, Coach Caron wanting Durfee to make Attleboro use all, or struggle to use all 94 feet of this brand new court. There's the Bombardiers' first turnover. Jada Holly steals. Jada Holly puts it in. 7-6, and Attleboro calls timeout. Second turnover for Attleboro.
Attleboro uses their first timeout. Jada Holly averaging 7.2 points a game with all 6 points. Holly had, just looking up right now, she had 14 in the first game, 6 in the fourth quarter.
We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports. Are you looking for meal options for you and your family? Consider Rico's Subs and Pizza on Route 1 in North Attleboro. Open since 1971 and a proud sponsor of high school sports in the Attleboro area. Rico's cooks up many flavors of pizzas, subs, and calzones, all in-store and using fresh ingredients. They're open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Sundays 12 noon to 10 p.m. You can also order ahead by calling 508-695-1296. Welcome back. I'm Kevin Callahan. I'm Paul Healy, along with Kevin Callahan. Peter Bray on camera. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge, and pinch hitting on graphics. You took over for my brother Michael, who moved to Colorado because he thinks being with his children and grandchildren is more important than high school sports. But it looked like Bree Bracken was saying something my brother Mike used to talk about against the press. Ball fakes to freeze the defense. Attleboro across the timeline. Left side is Mayer. There's that travel.
Yep.
Attleboro's third turnover.
Gonna put the ball down to the ground first, then move your feet, not the other way around. But ball fakes. Again, we've been coaching, me, Steve Hull, Josh Diddick, and I had girls from 4th grade.
Yeah.
And said, if you can perfect a ball fake, it'll get you all the way through varsity.
Yeah. Steal by James. Her first steal, 7th turnover by the Hilltoppers here in the first quarter. Right side, Mayer. 1:11 to go in the first quarter. There's the Bombardiers' third turnover. That was picked off by Hayes Paulette. Driving, just missing the running layup is Julia Hargrave. She'll go to the line.
And that'll be a foul on Sarah Mayer, her first, team fourth. 1:04 to go in a, not a slow first quarter, but just a non-flowing offensive first quarter.
Again, to quote my brother, tractor pull. Lily Ruthier just ran towards the locker room. Hope she's okay. Switching the first foul shot is Julia Hargraves.
Remember, we thought she may have got poked in the eye or hit in the nose or in that area. So.
Yeah.
Hargraves coming in, averaging 7.7 points per game and 6 assists per game.
Hits them both.
Durfee takes their first lead of the game, 8-7, with 1:04 to go, and pressing.
1-2-2 full court press. James across the timeline, 2-on-1 with Williamson, decides to slow it down. Mayer to Goldrick up top. Yep.
I always like to look backside. Sorry, I wasn't pointing to you. I was pointing to Riley Camacho, who was open on backside. Fake right, swing it left. You got some good shooters on Attleboro. That backside is always open.
Attleboro with 5 turnovers now, 3 of them on those traveling calls. The little hop. Hargraves up top, into the high post. Nice bounce pass. Jump shot hit from the side. The pass was Mia Hayes Paulette. Who hit the hoop? That's the freshman.
Number 25.
Maddie Hargraves. Driving left-hander is good. The runner by Goldrick. Attleboro within 1, 10-9, 20 seconds to go in the first quarter.
And that's not as famous as the Avery James floater, but I've seen Kayla do that on more than one occasion this year, and it somehow goes in.
12 seconds to go in the first period. Shot clock off. Left side, that's the freshman Maddie. All the way over to the right, number 14 O'Connell. Stuck at the elbow. That's going to be a travel.
Look for Durfee to put a full court press on right now, so Attleboro will use the 2.8 seconds right away.
Going deep is Goldrick. The post pass is intercepted by the strong safety, Jada Hawley, and her long hoop is no good. So Attleboro with 6 turnovers that quarter, Durfee with 8. Kevin.
Yeah, like we were just starting to say, a weird kind of flow to the first quarter. Fast moving, just not a lot of scoring. Be interested to see how the teams adapt going into the second quarter.
We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Welcome back. Paul Healy along with Kevin Callahan, Peter Bray on camera, Jim Jones, engineer in charge, running graphics. Kevin?
Paul, I tried to keep track of shots for both teams.
Yeah.
I had Durfee for just 6 field goal attempts, hitting 4. Does that seem right? I know they had a lot of turnovers, but I have them 4 for 6, right out of Attleboro 4 for 14.
Wow.
I do, Durfee got to the line twice where they're 2 for 4. Attleboro's yet to get to the line.
For Bombardiers, 4 for 14 from the field. Durfee 4 for 6. Down low to Hayes Paulette. Rotated out to the freshman, Maddie. Right side driving is the senior Julia. Misses the runner. Defensive rebound tip by Goldrick to Mayer. Immediately setting up their defense. Tough to fast break against Durfee.
Yeah, they're keeping people back.
There's the steal. Julia Hargraves, block shot by Goldrick.
And does a great job of avoiding a foul as well. So just out of bounds, 32 seconds left on the shot clock as Lily Ruthier comes back from the locker room.
Ooh, yeah, you can see her left eye.
So I think you were right. I thought she got hit in the nose. I think you were right. She got poked in the eye.
We have a new, rolling right-hander, just missing for Jada Hawley. Nice defensive rebound, Riley Camacho. That pass is read by Madison Hargraves. She drives, reverse layup, won't go in. Ball matriculates to Avery James. Here comes the Bombardiers.
Matriculates.
Yes. And now the Bombardiers with 9 turnovers, one more than Durfee. putting the layup up and in. Tough to read that number. Who is that?
Number 25.
Oh, that's the freshman, Maddie Hargrave. She's got 4, had 15 against Bridgewater Raynham. High post, Ellis to Goldrick, right side, James. Takes the long 3, high arcer, banks it in! Avery James with the 3, Goldrick the assist. I heard it call the bank, Kevin.
Oh, you heard? Oh, that's worth 4.
Yes. Kevin believes that if you bank in a 3-pointer, it's, go ahead, Kevin.
If you call a bank, it's worth 4. If you don't call a bank, it's only worth 2.
I like that rule. We're tied at 12, nearing 6:20 to go. Durfee now moving the ball around the outside of Attleboro's 2-3 zone. Holly is at the high post. Right side is Hargraves. Julia tipped by Kayla Goldrick. Each team now with 9 turnovers. Kayla Goldrick with another steal. She's got a block, an assist, and a steal this quarter alone. Inside to Ellis. Nice pass. Goldrick. Ellis puts it in.
Nice pass. Great execution. Quick correction on Durfee's stats. They were 4 for 9.
Thank you.
In the first quarter, not 4 for 6.
Yep.
I knew 4 for 6 seemed way too good.
Yeah. Julia, high post. Holly drives against the zone defense. Hard runner misses. Offensive rebound. Hayes Paulette. She's the leading scorer and rebounder. Is that a turnover?
No, a missed shot and
okay.
a rebound for Attleboro.
Whoa,
That's
that's going to be another kick.
That's a difficult pass to make there.
Coming in, number 14, O'Connell comes back in, and Maddie Hargraves gets the rest.
Attleboro fortunate that it was kicked,
Yep.
and 29 remains on the shot clock.
Up top to Goldrick against the Durfee 2-3 zone. Left side, Camacho catches and shoots long. Fighting for the ball is Goldrick, coming away with it, Hayes Paulette. Just a junior captain, 24 in the black, along with the seniors, Landy Karen and Lauren Kuchar. Number 2 is in. Oh, there's Lauren Kuchar right now. Kuchar, number 2, also a volleyball player.
And a travel for Durfee. I thought I saw a travel the pass before, and they didn't call it. I didn't see that travel.
Yeah.
With 5:03 to go, Attleboro leading 14-12. 5:03 to go in the second quarter.
And our referee, Bill Gillen, our umpire, Lou Brito, have been consistent all night with that. Ellis drives to the hole, running layup, puts it in. I think he assists Mayer.
And Ellis 3 for 3 for 6 points so far in the first half.
Attleboro has outscored Durfee 7-2 so far this period with a 16-12 lead. Julia, left side, that's O'Connell. Baseline drive. Ellis comes up with 2 fouls. Nice defense. Offensive rebound. Hayes Paulette. Hayes Paulette with the assist. Holly with a hoop. She's got 8.
And who got? Oh, Holly got it.
Yep. Beautiful bullet pass by Hayes Paulette as she was falling out of bounds. High post to Ellis, fakes the shot, drives, misses the runner, tipped by Camacho, but controlled by O'Connell of Durfee. Ahead to Julia. We'll go by first names when both Hargrave sisters are on the court. Julia double teamed, room up top, that's O'Connell. Back to Julia, she'll take the 3-pointer from the wing, off the front rim. Hayes Paulette, another offensive rebound. That's her 3rd in this quarter alone. 3:42 to go in the quarter, 16-14 Bombardiers.
Lily Ruthier waiting to check in for Attleboro, so that's a good sign.
Yes.
Hopefully her eye is okay.
Left side, Camacho catches, shoots long. Mayer steals the ball, but then has it taken right back away by number 2, Kuchar.
Riley a little extra strong on her last 2 shots.
Yeah. Bombardiers with 10 turnovers, 11 for Durfee. Both teams playing aggressive defense out of the 2-3 zone. High post, Hayes Paulette kicks it out quickly to Kuchar, back up top. Hargraves, left side, O'Connell, long 3-ball. Misses, Attleboro ball, team rebound. Maddie Hargraves coming back in, getting a rest is senior captain Lauren Kuchar. She's also a volleyball player. The Hargrave sisters are both soccer players.
And checking in for Attleboro's Lily Ruthier, checking out for a breather is Riley Camacho.
Goldrick, Mayer, Ruthier, Ellis, and James for the Bombardiers. That looks like a 2-1-2 zone there. Up top is Mayer, right side Goldrick. Bombardiers having trouble getting the ball into the paint. Ruthier Goldrick, cross-court pass, easily stolen. Coming the other way is Maddie. Length of the court, lays it in despite the defense of Goldrick. That's 2 steals and hoops that Maddie has this quarter.
And we have a tie game, Paul, 16-16. Durfee's on a 4-0 run.
Mayer with a runner, just a bit high. Defensive rebound, Hargrave, Julia. And that, like David Pasternak does sometimes for the Bruins, trying to do a little bit too much there, and that's the 12th turnover for Durfee.
Number 1, Mary Bosch checking in for Sarah Mayer. 2:19 to go in the second quarter, 16-16.
Ellis at the high post against the zone. Attleboro running a weave up top with James. Left side, Goldrick. Up top is Mary. Goldrick gets it back. Drives left-handed. Throws up the right-hand runner. Draws the foul. Boy, she was like a running back there, reading the guard's block, seeing the gap, and exploding into the hole.
That follows on Maddie Hargraves, her second team third.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, wow, okay, 2 minutes to go in the first half, 16-16 with Kayla Goldrick at the line.
Misses the first. Kayla came in hitting 69% of her foul shots.
Averaging 12.2 points a game.
Hits the second.
You had to figure she'd hit the second. When you're close to 70%,
Yeah.
you're going to hit 1 out of 2 for sure. Attleboro leading 17-16, a minute 52 to go in the first half.
Up top to Julia, left side to Maddie. Down low to Hayes Paulette, turns, fakes the pass, takes the short jumper. How did that not go in?
It was a great move, too.
Really? Defensive rebound, Ellis. That was beautiful. That was the ball fake.
Yeah, she created her own shot. She was double covered.
Yep.
Did a couple of fakes and created her own shot and just missed.
Ellis cuts to the hoop. Nice pass, Ruthier. Keeps it going to Goldrick. Three-pointer. Ellis with the assist, and if it's ice hockey, Ruthier gets 1-2.
Now that's the great ball movement. No panic there. Finds Goldrick on the left wing for the 3. Goldrick has 9 points in the first half.
Jada Holly gets it inside. Drives, puts it in. Holly's got 10 of Durfee's 18 points. It's 20-18. The freshman, Maddie Hargraves, I've got her for 6 points, 2 steals, and an assist now. 20-18. We'll be right back.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Welcome back. 20-18, Attleboro. 1:12 to go in the first half. If you're watching our AACS YouTube channel and enjoying the broadcast, our sponsors would enjoy it if you hit the like button. Kevin, you seem to have something to say.
Well, I just thought it was great how you guys were all in sync with your dancing there coming out of the break. Peter leading the way.
The viewers don't need to know that, Kevin. I went to high school in the 70s. Our generation's dancing was so bad they had to invent disco to reteach us how to dance again. Attleboro breaks the press. Tough pressure. Ellis drives. Contact. Good no call. Ellis puts it in. Bombardiers by 3.
Fantastic way to break that press. No panic. Creating a 3-on-1 break. And Ellis going, taking it to the hole for her. Now has 8 points.
Wow.
And Attleboro's defense creating a turnover on the travel. Attleboro leads, 22-18 with 52 seconds left in the half.
And the other key to breaking that press, leading to that 3-on-1, not a single dribble.
That's it, exactly. We've talked about that many times. Attleboro's at their best when they're moving the ball around, creating the open shot.
Durfee's offense in the half court's been moving it quicker. Mary Bosch, 3-pointer, no good. Ruthier, offensive rebound. Ooh.
And a foul against number 24, Maya Hayes Paulette. And safe to say that she did not agree with the referee on the call.
Well, that was the umpire, Lou Brito, who made the call. He was explaining to Coach Karen that it was a clean block, but she got her with the body. Lily Ruthier misses her first foul shot, so Durfee fans right now are saying the ball knows.
Ruth Deer averaging 59% from the line, 10.7 points on the game. And that's a lot. People forget that. They think it's just a hand.
Yeah.
The body contact is just as important. That's what gets called as Ruth Deer hits her second shot. 23-18, Attleboro leads as Durfee will play for almost last shot, as there's about a 2.5-second point differential on the clock.
High post is Holly driving right to the hoop, fouled by Lily Ruthier. Lily had the game of her career against Sharon, 26 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 steals. And that's Lily's first foul, team fourth.
I have team fifth.
Oh, there it is, yep. At the foul line, Jada Hawley misses the first. She has 5 field goals tonight.
And coming in, averaging 7.2 points a game, already has 10 points.
Misses them both. So
and that'll drive any coach nuts. You gotta take those points to see if Attleboro plays for the last shot.
18 seconds. Ellis drives, bounce pass kicked out of bounds by senior captain Lauren Kuchar.
Vanessa tried to get it under control and do like a backhand pass to Ruth there underneath. Fortunately for Attleboro, it was kicked out of bounds. 16 seconds left in the half.
James inbounds to Ruthier, to Bosch, Goldrick, back to Bosch, to Goldrick. Right side, James catches, shoots. Ooh! Hits the rim 3 times, falls away. Attleboro maintains possession on a team offensive rebound.
That's what you get when you give a high arcing shot that Avery James does. You get the chance for rebounds or extra rim shots.
Inbounds to Goldrick, Goldrick to Ellis. Long shot at the buzzer is no good. And our first 16 minutes is over. Attleboro with a 23-18 lead. Kevin.
A higher scoring second quarter. For Attleboro, almost the same, 2, 4, 6, 8 points for Durfee.
Yep.
For 18, Attleboro outscoring Durfee 14-8 in the second quarter, leads 23-18 at the half. Again, a better flow, I would say, in the second quarter, but not the fast pace that we've seen in other games. And credit Durfee.
Yep.
Again, only averaging 43 points a game, but holding their opponents to 35. Is trying to limit Attleboro's scoring opportunities and doing a pretty good job.
We'll be back with some first half stats right after this. Attleboro 23, Durfee 18. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688. Village Auto Sales, a family-run auto dealership, has been serving the Attleboro area for over 20 years. They have a large selection of cars and trucks for sale with an inventory that changes weekly. You can visit their website, villageautomA.com, to review a selection of featured vehicles or search for vehicles by make, body style, or price. Village Auto Sales, located at 1076 Pleasant Street on the Attleboro-Norton line. Ryan & Sons Family Sports is a 3-generation family business that first opened their doors way back in 1949. Ryan & Sons is a local source for sports equipment and high school and professional sports apparel. They sell a variety of local town apparel, school sports hats, and more. Ryan & Sons is located at 15 North Main Street, downtown Attleboro. You're invited to stop by and check out their wide variety of embroidered and screen-printed high school sports apparel. Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545 or at claudinosautorepair.com.
We're back at halftime. probably about 8 minutes or so until the third quarter tip-off. It is 23-18 in favor of the Blue Bombardiers, outscoring Durfee 14-8 there in that second quarter. Kevin is still writing away. Oh, you ready?
Oh, yes. Yes, I am. For Durfee, from the floor in the first half, 8 for 22, 36% from the floor, 2 of 6 from the line, 33%. Leading the way for Durfee, number 1, Jada Holly with 10 points. Number 25, Maddie Hargraves with 6. And rounding out the scoring is Julia Hargraves with 2. Is that what you have or not?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Oh, those are the 2 foul shots I missed. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, good. I thought it was me.
Nope.
And for Attleboro in the first half, 9 for 26 from the floor for 35%, 2 for 4 from the line, 50%. Leading the way for Attleboro is number 5, Kayla Goldrick with 9 points.
And a block, 2 assists, and a steal.
That is correct. Vanessa Ellis second with 8 points. Avery James with 5, and Lily Ruthier with the lone point for a total of 23 as they lead at the half, 23-18. They led at the half in the first game, 27-22.
Wow.
So a 5-point lead for Attleboro then, 5-point lead now. That tells me if you're rooting for Attleboro, do not get comfortable.
Yes, Durfee ended up, it was still a close game with 5 minutes to go. Durfee went crazy and won it 60-40. I just want to mention Tia Williamson did not score, but had a big offensive rebound and 2 helpers in that first half, and Sarah Mayer with 2 assists.
Yeah, it's great when Attleboro can see the court as people collapse on the big down low. When they kick it out for the open 3-point attempt, that's when Attleboro, again, is at their best, when they're moving the ball.
Yep.
When they'll take the shot down low, but if it's not there, they'll kick it out, and they have plenty of 3-point shooters on the team.
Exactly. Each team, I'm sure, Coach Bracken for the Bombardiers and Coach Karen for Durfee are troubled. Durfee with 13 turnovers, Attleboro with 11. It's a compliment to the good defense the girls are playing today, but as we've discussed before, with every turnover, you take 30 seconds off the lifespan of your coach.
Exactly. That's it'll kill you. Turnovers will kill you.
Well, Casey Stengel, the old manager of the New York Yankees, used to say, "Walks will kill you." And if he was a baseball manager. If he was a basketball coach, he'd say, "Turnovers will kill you."
Interesting stat. Just look at this. We thought Attleboro might be against the 2-3 zone trying to get more 3-point attempts. I didn't realize it until just now. Attleboro 3 for 15 from 3-point land. So 15 attempts. Durfee just 3 attempts from 3-point land. They have not connected on any threes yet. So interesting strategies there. 2 different Durfee trying to play a more controlled game, trying to feed the ball down low more or drive more, where Attleboro is looking maybe to kick it out more for the 3-point attempt. So 15 of the 26 shots are from 3-point land.
Either that or they watched the NBA All-Star game yesterday, which was either a layup festival or hoisting it up from 3.
Exactly.
23-18 Attleboro. We'll be back in about 4 minutes with second half action on AACS 15 Sports and 1320 WAR. Nailed the dramatic pause.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep?
Ow.
Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant
Had to give
Street
the
and
dog
proud
Heimlich
sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
We've got an update. Peter's partner, Sarah, is our hero of the day. Peter just received a text. Sarah had to quit. And I have a flip phone. And this is the first thing I've ever heard that might convince me to get a smartphone. Your dog was choking. She looked up on the interweb how to give a dog the Heimlich maneuver.
On the interweb.
Wow, and it worked.
Paul's not going to use the word meme.
All right. We'll get back to our commercials. Why I oughta.
Are you looking for meal options for you and your family? Consider Rico's Subs and Pizza on Route 1 in North Attleboro. Open since 1971 and a proud sponsor of high school sports in the Attleboro area. Rico's cooks up many flavors of pizzas, subs, and calzones, all in-store and using fresh ingredients. They're open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Sundays 12 noon to 10 p.m. You can also order ahead by calling 508-695-1296.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Welcome back. A couple minutes to go before the third quarter will start. Kevin, we've talked a lot about how 20, 30 years ago, kids were being told to just specialize in one sport. Thankfully, that seems to be going away. We're seeing more multi-sport athletes. I was talking to some of the Durfee girls before the game. Great group of young ladies. But Laura Kuchar is a volleyball player as well as basketball. Juliana Sousa runs track. The Hargrave sisters are soccer players. Alex Lapointe does cheerleading.
Oh, fantastic.
In the fall, and then basketball here. Cameron Letendre is a trackster in cross country, as is Maggie O'Connell. Emily DePina plays volleyball. Evangeline Sousa plays soccer and track. And Ms. Ortega and Montanez. Ms. Ortega's volleyball and track. Ms. Montanez, sadly out with a knee injury, is volleyball and softball. In Attleboro, their roster's littered with multi-sport athletes.
Yeah, I mean, just off the top of my head, Mary Bosch is a multi-sport athlete. I believe Molly Moore is. Kayla Goldrick, I believe, is. I don't know about Shamila Bolden. Isla Santoro is. Lily Ruthier is. I don't know about Marley. Grace Lahane, I believe, is. I don't know about Dharma. Riley Camacho is. I think Avery James is. Vanessa Ellis, I'm not sure. Yep. Sarah Mayer is. Tia Williamson is. Lily Diddick is. They're all multi-sport athletes, which is fantastic to see.
Here in the second half, the Bombardiers in their white uniforms heading right to left and immediately trying to play at a quicker pace here early in the third quarter. Down low to Ruthier, turns, puts it up, rolls out, costing Camacho the assist.
Yes. Defensive
rebound by the freshman, Maddie Hargraves.
Durfee's going right to left. Attleboro's going left to right.
Good thinking, thank you. It's my brain said it. Kick out top to Julia Hargraves. Double team, so someone's going to be open. There's Maddie, the freshman, on the left wing. Goldrick catches up to her quickly, causes a high pass. First turnover of the half for Durfee, 14th of the game. Good defense, Goldrick there.
Important for Attleboro to start capitalizing a little bit more on these turnovers. Again, this is a huge game. 27th ranked Attleboro, 22nd ranked Durfee. That ball went off at Durfee. Okay.
Yeah, deflected out by Maddie Hargraves.
Okay. So Attleboro retains possession with 27 on the shot clock.
2-3 zone. Maddie is on the right wing defensively of that zone. Down low is Jada Hawley. She had 10 points in the first half. Goldrick cuts. Great pass from Camacho. Hits the short jumper. Great ball movement.
Brother Mike would have loved that with the way Kayla cut to the hoop. Yep. Riley saw her. And probably Attleboro's easiest basket of the night.
Holly rolls to the hoop.
It could be against Ellis or Camacho. Looks like it's going to be against, well, you never know if you get the fingers right. It's going to be against Camacho.
Allegedly a foul on Vanessa Ellis.
No, Riley. They gave it to 23, unless they change it. That's what gets confusing. Sometimes the referees, they might be changing it to Ellis. We'll see. They put up the 2 and the 3, and sometimes they read the board wrong. So we'll see if that's on Riley, her first, or Vanessa. They were both in the area. You thought it was on Vanessa.
The scorer's table didn't get the message. They're still listing the foul against Camacho, and boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Well, that would be huge because
that's her first.
And who's at the line? Number 1, is Jada Holly. Jada Holly at the line. Her second shot. She missed the first.
Hits the second.
Score is now 25-19. They have not changed the foul on the board. So he might have just been reiterating that was 23. Wow, another pass. A foul on the floor before the shot.
And that's something the Bombardiers, obviously Coach Bracken preached playing at a faster pace. That was one of their most effective fast breaks of the night.
And the referee was right on it, calling it on the floor before the shot.
Jado
very
Holly's
adamant.
first foul, team first in the half. Inbounds to Goldrick up top, guarded by O'Connell. That's Mayer behind the back. There's Goldrick. Now I know what I'm looking at. Holly staying right with Ellis at the high post in this zone. Ruthier takes a long two off the front rim. Ellis offensive rebound, puts it back in. Bombardiers lead 27-19.
And for Ellis, that's her 10th point of the night, second team foul of the half. And that's on number 25, Paul. Maddie Hargraves, her third early in the second quarter. Just a freshman, but her game has really developed.
Ellis misses the follow-up. Here comes Durfee right to left. Julia high post, Holly drives, kicks it out. Fake, 17-footer, rolls out for O'Connell. Offensive rebound by Hayes Paulette. Long ball is no good by Maddie. Hayes Paulette has 4 offensive rebounds, Kevin.
That's incredible, and that's a tribute to her, because you really got to work hard for those offensive rebounds.
Attleboro leads by 8, approaching 6 minutes to go. Goldrick catches, shoots short. Ellis offensive rebound, rolls it in. She's got 12, which exceeds her total in the first time these two teams played.
Yes, absolutely. Having a great game, and it's going to be a timeout as Attleboro has their biggest lead of the game at 10, 29-19. Durfee takes their second timeout. 5:51 to go in the third quarter.
We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports and 1320 WARA.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Behind the coach.
Why not?
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports Senior Night here in Attleboro. Last home game of the year, barring a playoff game for the Bombardiers. They may host a preliminary round game.
That's what makes this game so important. Both teams still could host a preliminary round game, but both teams are going for obviously the higher seeding, want to make a run in the state championships.
Has Durfee only played 6 girls tonight?
I believe so.
The starters along with Lauren Kuchar. Of course, one of their senior captains has a knee brace on the size of Delaware, so I think injury's keeping her out, unfortunately. 15 on the shot clock. Driving is O'Connell, the runner off the back rim. Ellis reins in the defensive rebound. This is a huge momentum point of this game right now for the Bombardiers, up 10 with the ball.
This is the type of game that Attleboro has to learn how to win.
Mayer fakes the 3, drives, 15-footer is no good. Defensive rebound, Maya Hayes Paulette, just a junior who can play for my team anytime.
Some great athletes out there.
Yeah.
I do see the Nichols College coach in attendance, Dan Nagel.
Hayes Paulette down low. Mayer knocks it away. A steal for Sarah.
And his protege gets the steal. Sarah going to Nichols to play basketball. Black 4 with a foul, her first. Julia Hargraves, team third.
If you're going to play a box-and-one defense, I'm going to bet Sarah would be the one.
Or a 1-3-1. She'll just sprint baseline.
Right.
And never get tired.
That foul was on number 4. Julia Hargraves, her first, team third of the second half. Attleboro with just 1. Goldrick left side, ball is tipped. Tracked down by Camacho. Back to Goldrick.
Still 23 on the shot clock.
Ruthier, Camacho, Goldrick, swish! Again, that's the second time. If it was ice hockey, Lily would get the assist.
And for Kayla, that gives her 14 on the game.
Wow.
Attleboro with their biggest lead at 32-19.
4:30 to go, third quarter. Mayer up top on the zone now defensively. Normally she's down low. Long ball, good defense by Ruthier, no good. 5th offensive rebound by Hayes Paulette. Ball nose, no good. Ruthier and Paulette on the floor, held ball.
That look like a travel to you? I try not to call it. The rest of it, I just try to. It looked like it was a little extra step.
And with 31 on the shot clock, maintaining possession of the Ball is Durfee, so next held ball goes Attleboro's way. Inbounds to O'Connell, around Mayer, don't see that often. Shot is no good, kind of a line drive shot from Maggie. Defensive rebound Ellis, and now Ellis bringing the ball up. Back
Girls
to
that run
Goldrick.
backwards here, Paul. It's tough to see the numbers.
Yeah. Ruth here, right side, swish!
For two.
Assist Ellis, right?
Yes. For Ruthia, her first field goal of the night.
Attleboro 34-19. High post driving is Holly. She got 10 points that way in the first half. She's now got 13.
Single-handedly kind of keeping them in the game. She's got 13 of the 21 points. Attleboro leads 34-21.
I think that was O'Connell's assist. There's another travel. Attleboro's first turnover of the second half, 12th of the game. Both teams have been taking better care of the ball here in the third.
Juliana Souza, kind of like a spark off the bench, checking in right now, the junior for Durfee.
And she's a trackster, so she's got speed as well.
Durfee may be looking to match the athleticism of Attleboro, the speed.
Hayes Paulette drives down low. Runner is no good. Defensive rebound. Goldrick to Ellis. Length of the court. Puts it up. Puts it in. Draws the foul. And there's the case of Vanilla Ellis' speed surprising the team in black. I tried to say Ellis.
You combine Vanessa and Ellis and it went Ellis. But you could see her at the quarter court that she was going to go all the way.
Yeah.
She had the size and the speed going. Draws a foul and gets the N1.
37-21 Bombardiers. They've allowed only 3 points here in the third period, and they've scored 14. Down low, Holly. Tied up by Goldrick. That's a good call. Kayla got her across the arms.
It should be mentioned that that foul before Vanessa was on Julia Hargraves. That was her second and the team fourth.
And that foul was on Kayla Goldrick, her first.
Team second, right? Okay. And that foul's on Sarah Mayer, her second, team third.
And both those, the first foul definitely was on the floor. That one, if you're a Taunton fan, you might have been in the act of shooting.
And if I was a Durfee fan, I would think it would be in the act of shooting.
Good point.
Not just Taunton.
Same colors. From the corner off the inbounds play, long ball is no good. Lily Ruthier tips it out of bounds. The shot was taken by Lauren Kuchar.
Again, I'd like to go back 7 years and thank you for giving me permission to correct you.
We'll tell that story with the quarter break. Inbounding.
Good thing.
Juliet. And
I don't know what that signal is, but is it a foul on Ruthier?
Huh. Again, that call made by our referee tonight, Bill Gillen. He played basketball at Bentley, met his wife who played field hockey at Bentley. His son and his daughter go to Bentley. That foul was on Lily, her second. Suddenly the team
Avery James checks in for Sarah Mayer.
Inbounds. Kuchar, long ball rolls out. Ellis with the defensive rebound as Lauren was robbed. Ahead to Goldrick, flying to the hoop, puts it in and draws the foul. What a rebound and then an assist by Ellis. And Attleboro definitely making more of an effort to push the ball up court this half.
And that's going to be the third foul against Julia Hargraves. And all of a sudden, 16 points for Kayla Goldrick, and I think Durfee called a timeout. But what's interesting, Paul, all of a sudden I'm seeing a lot of three-point attempts for Durfee, and not nearly as many three-point attempts for Attleboro. They've switched offenses, and Attleboro has run out to a 39-21 lead with 2:45 to go in the third.
Wow, Attleboro 4 timeouts left, Durfee just 2. We'll be right back.
Village Auto Sales, a family-run auto dealership, has been serving the Attleboro area for over 20 years. They have a large selection of cars and trucks for sale with an inventory that changes weekly. You can visit their website, villageautomA.com, to review a selection of featured vehicles or search for vehicles by make, body style, or price. Village Auto Sales, located at 1076 Pleasant Street on the Attleboro-Norton line.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports, 1320 WARA Radio. Paul Healy along with Kevin Callahan, Peter Bray, when he's not dancing on camera. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge, pinch hitting on graphics.
Paul, really quick, in the first game that they played, we kept talking about the fourth quarter, which was very impressive for Durfee, 22-4. But in the third quarter, they raced out to they outscored Attleboro 16-9, and led Attleboro by 2 at the end of the third. Attleboro remembers that and is playing very well this quarter.
Goldrick makes it an old school three-point play. Bombardiers lead by 19 points, 40-21, 2:40 to go in the third. 2-3 zone still. Hayes Paulette, beautiful basketball as she gets the pass from Holly, I believe, hits the short jumper.
And a much-needed basket for Durfee, closing the gap 40-23 as Goldrick might have just got away with a travel.
Ruthier puts it in, missed the assist. Kevin.
Ellis nailed it. Vanessa Ellis with the assist.
Ellis's third assist this quarter, fourth of the game. Attleboro back up to a 19-point lead. 2:07 to go. Steal, Camacho.
Very excited that twice you've asked for the assist.
Yeah, and you got it.
I've got it.
We got a story for you at the end of this quarter about the first time Kevin and I worked together. Ellis to Camacho on the left wing. In the paint to Goldrick. To James on the right corner. To Ellis.
13 on the shot.
Camacho, three-ball hits. She has now hit 7 of 14 three-point attempts on the season.
Her first 3 points of the game. Attleboro's lead 22, 45, 23, a minute 30 to go. And a pass blocked by Ruthier. Durfee keeps possession, 21 on the shot.
22 points in this third quarter for the Bombardiers. Rolling shot by Julia Hargraves. And I think that shot was for the specific intent of drawing a foul, which she did. That's going to be the second on Ms. Camacho.
Her second, team fifth, as number 14, Maggie O'Connell, number 25, Maddie Hargraves, set to check back in. And who is that shooting? Is that number
That's
4?
number 4.
Thank you.
Julia Hargraves averages 7.7 a game. Also a soccer player, hits the first, and Riley Camacho. In softball, she plays catcher or center field. That's Latin for she is a natural athlete.
She only batted third as a freshman on the softball team. Batting third is not that important.
2 free throws for Julia. She's got 4 on the night.
45-25, a minute 15 to go in the third quarter.
James from the corner, long ball, no good. Camacho with the offensive rebound for the Bombardiers. 7 points this quarter for Durfee. Oh, Lily Ruthier misses the runner. James fights for the rebound, taken away by the freshman, Maddie Hargraves.
Ruthier did everything but score on that one.
Yep.
A little sloppy here coming up the floor for...
Not a good no call by the officials because Julia Hargraves maintained possession.
I think they were all just, they were trying to get their footing, nothing nefarious going on.
Driving is Holly. Great defense by Camacho and Ellis. Look out behind you, James. Goldrick gets the pass, drives, 30 seconds on the game clock, 25 shot clock. James, right side, gets to the baseline. There's the floater, a little short. Ruthier, offensive rebound, misses. Ellis gets the offensive rebound, but then rolls it out of bounds.
18 seconds to go in the third quarter. Quick update on the boys game is Durfee boys leading Attleboro 46-32 with 5:20 to go in the fourth. Fast-moving game there.
Attleboro beat Durfee early this year, the boys.
Believe so.
Yep. Driving is Maddie Hargraves. Shot is short. Defensive rebound, Camacho. Goldrick to Ruthier, 1 second to go. Ruthier lays it in at the buzzer, and the Bombardiers lead 47-25, a 24-point third quarter. Kevin?
Yeah, 24-7, third-point quarter, making it 47-25. Attleboro clearly learned their lesson from the previous game where they were outscored 16-9 in the third quarter. They're going to have to keep their foot on the gas pedal and learn to win a game like this against a team on paper ranked higher than them.
24-point quarter. Coach Brackett will take that. We'll be right back.
Village Auto Sales, a family-run auto dealership, has been serving the Attleboro area for over 20 years. They have a large selection of cars and trucks for sale with an inventory that changes weekly. You can visit their website, villageautomA.com, to review a selection of featured vehicles or search for vehicles by make, body style, or price. Village Auto Sales, located at 1076 Pleasant Street on the Attleboro-Norton line.
No, I know. I was like out of control, and then the girl having.
There's a reason for the dead air. I was helping Alex Houle take down some of the senior day photos, one behind our broadcasting position here. Alex had a beautiful three-pointer in the JV team's win. The JV team's now 14-5.
They finished the season 14-5.
Wow.
They did not play Abington. Abington decided to go on vacation.
Well, it is Disney.
But JV.
Yeah.
I made up the Disney part.
Attleboro has the ball. Ruthier down low, gets a pass from Tia Williamson. Tia Williamson's third assist of the night. Bombardiers lead 49-25.
For Ruthier, that's her 9th point, 8 in this half.
And again, Durfee beat Attleboro 60-40 earlier this season at Durfee on February 1st.
So still fresh in their minds as it happened just 3 weeks ago.
Yep. Durfee, oops. And that's just the 4th turnover. Yep.
Jada Holly limping on her ankle. So a little bit of an injury time out right now. She's trying to walk it off. Referees are giving her time. Number 2, Lauren Kuchar.
Jada Hawley, 10 points, 2 steals in the first half, 3 points here in the second with another assist. She plays the game right. Hate to see that happen.
As Alex Houle walks in front of us, stealing the seniors' pictures, and she's leaving the building with them.
Nearly a steal, but Williamson gets it back. Williamson feeds it to Ruthier. Another hoop for the Bombardiers. 4 assists for Tia Williamson. That's got to be a career high.
No, that's a lifetime high.
Okay.
She's never had 4 assists. I've coached Tia since 4th grade. She's never had 4 assists in any season. Never mind the game.
Well, again,
right, Tia?
from your power forward. And there's a foul. And a foul on Tia Williamson. That's going to be her first, team 6th. So that's important for Durfee to try to get back into this. Attleboro has doubled Durfee's score, +1, 51-25.
6:55 to go in the game. We did see Franklin with 5.5 minutes to go against Attleboro go on a 21-4 run to finish the game out and win by 10. So there is no safe lead in this game. If you're Durfee and you're thinking Attleboro's pouring it on, or the first game against Durfee and the game against Franklin are reminders that a team can get hot quick and put up numbers really fast.
Julia Hargraves hits both foul shots, and then a steal. And tracking it down is Julia Hargraves. Gets it to her sister, Maddie. Maddie might have been hit as she drives to the hoop. No, that was Hayes Paulette.
Yeah, I thought Goldrick may have had a foul there, Paul.
Yeah, defensive rebound by Camacho, and now
it's going to be the 4th foul against Maddie Hargraves.
Yeah, Goldrick is fouled at the feet of the Bombardier, and Kayla's getting up slowly.
She had all the momentum, and she got pushed.
Yeah.
She kind of kept the momentum going to mitigate the fall. That the foul on the floor.
Yeah. That's a tough break for the freshman. That's her 4th foul, and Kevin and I thought she was hitting her last field goal attempt. James inbounds to Camacho. Quick movement, Goldrick. Ruthier back to James on the right corner. There's the floater. It finds the bottom of the net. 53-27 Bombardiers.
7 points for James in this game.
Lily with the assist. Boy, this second half, this is as good as the Bombardiers can play, Kevin.
Now, against a ranked opponent, at home, senior night, good-sized crowd too, as well. Durfee traveled well as well.
And now the freshman, Maddie Hargraves, playing that high post position in the zone. She misses the runner.
Mary Bosch looking to check in for Attleboro.
Whoops, and that's
saved.
Goldrick can't quite keep it in.
No, it was off Durfee.
Oh, wow.
She did just enough, and it went off Durfee's hands as Mary Bosch checks in for Kayla Goldrick. Attleboro leading 53-27 5:45 to go in the fourth quarter.
If they can hold this lead for a few more minutes, it'd be great to be able to get more of the seniors back in.
Yes.
Williamson fakes the pass, shoots, misses, defensive rebound. Maddie Hargraves, again, just a freshman. Remember that name. Driving is one of the senior captains, Lauren Kuchar. She's fouled on the way to the hoop.
Yeah, that'll be Avery James, her first. Team 7th, though, so it'll be a 1-on-1 situation for Durfee.
And that sends Kuchar to the hoop. And again, the other captain, Landry Karen. Wonder if she's related to Coach Jeff Karen. And again, we haven't played. And the foul shot is missed on the 1-and-1.
That is Coach Karen's daughter.
Oh, wow. And she's got a huge knee brace on, we think injured. Who missed that foul shot?
Kuchar, number 2.
Williamson gets it out to James. Long ball is no good. That's going to be a push-off. And that's going to be on Maggie O'Connell. That's Maggie's first. She knew that there. Team 7th. So Kuchar.
Team 7th or 8th?
7th. Oh, yeah. Camacho. Ooh, in and out from the line as she misses the 1-on-1.
Both teams missing the front end of a 1-on-1. We used to always joke, if you're going to miss one, miss the second one.
Yeah, really. James and Bosch at the top of the zone. Ruthier, Williamson, Camacho down low.
Ellis and Sarah Mayer looking to check back in.
Nice defense against O'Connell, but O'Connell gets it back up top. Left side, Kuchar. Nice bounce pass. Maggie Hargraves drives. Good defense, Tia Williamson, as Maggie misses the runner. Maddie, excuse me.
And for Durfee, they may have just used up a little bit too much time on that miss. They used about 25 seconds.
Ruthier tries a 17-footer from the right. Front rim, defensive rebound. Kuchar, also a volleyball player.
53-27, 4:30 to go in the fourth quarter.
Julia Hargraves
Blocked.
passes to O'Connell, whose shot is blocked by Tia Williamson. Tia Williamson has not scored, but she's had a number of defensive rebounds, a big offensive rebounds, a block, and 4 assists. I think that's Tia Williamson's, she's not going to get this reference, Tiny Archibald impression.
No, she's not going to get that reference.
Tiny Archibald was the first man in the 70s to lead the NBA in scoring and assists in the same season. Won a title with the Celtics in '81. Bosch's shot is no good. Ruthier fights for the rebound along with Kuchar. Good hustle by both ladies. Durfee maintains possession. Coming in for Durfee, number 10, Alex LaPointe, a junior. She's the one who's a cheerleader in the fall.
4:15 to go in the fourth quarter. Attleboro 53, Durfee 27.
She played in the JV game against your daughter.
Oh.
53-27. Again, Durfee has only scored 2 points this quarter.
2 points both on free throws and 7 points in the third quarter, so 9 this half.
Wow.
It's the exact opposite of the game that they ran against Attleboro 3 weeks ago.
They just had their 6th turnover of the half, 19th of the game. Ellis drives hard. Nice defense by number 10, LaPointe. Offensive rebound, Camacho. Camacho to Mayer. Mayer puts it in.
And for Sarah, her first 2 points of the game, and she goes to the line. Good to see the senior score. And again, Sarah Mayer, she's got her average up. It might not sound impressive, 3.6, but her shot was just really struggling at the beginning of the year. She's brought her shot a long way.
Mayer at the line. Rolls in the foul shot for the old school 3-point play. Attleboro 3 for 2. They lead 56-22.
27.
27, thank you. Number 12 is in, Cameron Latendre. And number 15, Emily DePina, sophomore.
Good aggressive defense here by Attleboro.
Again, Bosch at the top of the zone with Mayer. 3 ball is no good by Emily DePina, also a volleyball player.
Just a sophomore, Emily DePina.
And again, Sarah, 5'9". That's forward height in high school. At the college level, I think a chance to play at the top of the zone, show the Nichols coaches she can also maybe guards at the next level.
Dan Nagel used to coach at King Philip a couple years ago, and he likes to press.
Oh, that's right. Long ball is no good by Camacho. He he uses almost like hockey, like rotating lines.
Yeah, 5 in, 5 out. I don't know if he does that at Nichols, but he did that at KP and liked to press the whole game. And there was a foul against Attleboro on number 33. Sarah Mayer. I missed that.
That's her third.
And still 1-1. So shooting now is Emily DePina, the sophomore.
Attleboro's 8th foul of the half. And good to see Coach Karen getting some other players in. And DePina hits that. I also look down to my left, and I see that they're icing up Jada Hawley's ankle. So she's obviously done for the night. I certainly hope she's not done for the season and can help Coach Karen and her Hilltopper teammates in the playoffs. DePina gets 1 of 2. Lily Ruthier, defensive rebound.
56-28, just under 3 minutes to go in the game in favor of Attleboro.
Ruthier from James, long ball, no good. James gets in there for the offensive rebound. Excuse me, Ellis for the offensive rebound. Bosch, Mayer in the paint. Ooh, keep the ball up, Sarah.
Draws the foul.
I think that was a travel.
Oh, okay. I didn't see the motion, so I assumed that he drew the foul. But it looked like she traveled.
Yeah, just Attleboro's 4th turnover of the second half, 16th of the game. So from 12 turnovers in the first half to 4 in the second, they played at a faster pace and turned the ball over less.
They took less threes and were able to drive for the 2, and we have a travel on Durfee. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the game. Attleboro 56, Durfee 28, and here come the seniors. Checking back in is number 20.
Marley Marico.
And number 21, Grace Lahane. And number 10, Isla Santoro staying on the court. Is number 11, Lily Ruthier. And number 33, Sarah Mayer. The starting 5, all 5 seniors back in the game right now. 2:27 to go in the game.
And the senior manager is?
It's Cammie Clifford.
Wow. There's Santoro. Marico, nice bounce pass to Santoro. Battling down there with DePina. Attleboro maintains possession.
And I want to give the seniors that just checked in so much credit. They don't get into all the games.
Yep.
They practice every day. They got to be there at 9 a.m. Yep. Some of the 7 a.m. practices. My daughter plays JV, and she has told me just how great the seniors are. And back in our day, seniors weren't always nice to freshmen.
Right.
And just all of them are great. Bree Bracken preaches family, and they really do seem to act like it.
Marico with a great bounce pass to Lily Ruthier, who lays it in. Marico faked right and then hit Lily going to the hoop.
Using ball fakes 13 for Ruthier. And steal by Mayer, but nope, tipped and recovered back by Durfee.
Left side, catch and shoot by Kuchar is no good.
And there's Ruthier just went down. Not sure what happened.
She got tangled up with number 10, Alex Lapointe. And you could tell if Lily thought at first it was intentional and then realized the way Alex is shaking her hand, that was accidental.
And that's the second foul for number 10, Alex Lapointe. And that is the team 9th. So a 1-1 for Ruthier.
That was a great example of the switching from the angry face to the face.
Right. We saw that in a hockey game this year as well.
Ruthier hits the first, and again, that was the team's 9th foul, so she gets another one.
Ruthier, 59% free throw shooter on the season, 10.7 points averaging per game is at 14, so that average will go up closer to 11. Misses the second. Attleboro leads 59-28, 96 seconds left in the game. Always wanted to be one of those announcers that counts up the seconds. Make you do the math that it's a minute 36.
Driving in is number 3 for Durfee. This is Julianne Souza, a junior, also a track athlete.
That foul is on number 10, Isla Santoro, her second.
I think it's Vilmarie Ortega, who we haven't seen. Oh, yeah, Vilmarie Ortega's in there. And she's also a volleyball player and a track player. I think that's her. And I asked her what event she does, and she said javelin.
Oh, nice. Oh, I got a great javelin.
And I said, if you have a boyfriend, I certainly hope he's aware of that and respects it.
Juliana Souza hitting 1 out of 2, making the score 59-29 for Attleboro. Minute 24 seconds to go in the game. I was at a JV baseball game, Paul, and many years ago, and they were the girls were practicing the javelin throw, and a couple of the dudes, tough dudes, walking by. I could throw the javelin. And the girls like, have right at it. Have right at it. The guys picked it up. Like it barely would have made it 2 rows in front of us throwing downhill. Boy, the girls had a great laugh. Go for that.
The form matters. Mayer draws that foul on number 15, Emily DePina, the sophomore. That's Emily's first. And we certainly want to wish Durfee well. Heck, there's a chance we'll see Durfee in the Division I playoffs. That was their 10th foul, so it's 2 shots for Mayer. Misses the first. And now the seniors all come out. And they should be getting a standing ovation with 1:06 to go.
And a nice play there by Bree Bracken to give them all applause. Didn't come out to the applause.
Mayer banks in the shot, and now she'll come out for Raleigh Camacho. 60-29, Attleboro. The score at the half was 23-18, Attleboro. 56 seconds to go. Right side, number 12, that's Letendre. To LaPointe. Back up top to Sousa. Letendre to LaPointe. Rolling hook shot. Oh! She doesn't even know who George Mikan is, and that was a beautiful George Mikan rolling hook shot, not to be confused with the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar skyhook.
There's the hook shot, Fred. No, that's first shot, sorry.
I think one of the mobs...
I love it.
25 seconds to go. Attleboro leading 60-31 on senior night's always an emotional night. You know, for the parents, for the students. You know, the end of 4 years, 3 years, whatever. Your high school career almost over. For many of these athletes, they're moving on to play another sport. They're going on to great things in college, but always emotional. You bleed your heart and soul, and the kids are still coming out of COVID. And all the restrictions around that as well.
Third foul on Alex LaPointe as Vanessa Ellis was driving to the hoop. 60-31 Attleboro, 9.4 seconds to go. Rolls in for Vanessa.
And her 16th point of the game. She'll be looking to tie Goldrick, who has 17. Vanessa going for her 17th. And gets it. 62-31, 9.4 seconds to go. And tipped out of bounds.
We're not going to count that. Well, technically, that would be the 8th turnover of the quarter.
And I think Attleboro's just going to inbound it and let the clock run out.
So so in the first half, Taunton had 13 turnovers. Attleboro Durfee had 13 turnovers. Taunton had 11. In the second half, Attleboro just 4 turnovers, even though they played at a faster pace. So congratulations to the seniors. And we want to congratulate Taunton seniors as well and wish them the best going forward into the playoffs and then into the rest of their lives. Jada, Holly, Lauren Kuchar, Landry Karen, Val Marie Ortega, and Ms. Montanez.
Yeah, Holly, major in psychology, Kuchar, biochemistry, Karen in nursing, Ortega, psychology, and Montanez, psychology. So wishing them luck as well. And the Attleboro seniors, 5 of them, plus team manager Cammie Clifford, who also shows up at all the practices and the game. You know, it's again, they preach family. And 62-31, they all came together. They all got on. You know, all the seniors got on the floor tonight. Great to see. Great to see the participation.
Attleboro. 29 points in the second half? No, 39.
39 points in the second half.
39 points in the second half. They outscored Durfee 39-13.
39-13.
Wow.
And a complete role reversal of their first game against Durfee and a complete role reversal of what happened against Franklin. And what's important for this is Attleboro has now learned and they taught themselves that they can beat a good team.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes they kind of, got the yips, and really struggled against some of these teams. For Durfee, they're going to have to hope the injury to Holly is okay, and they have to stop their 3-game losing streak. They lost to New Bedford, Bridgewater Random, and now Attleboro. So they got a big game against Bishop Connolly to turn things around as they head into the playoffs. Attleboro plays Abington on Wednesday. They want to keep this ball rolling as they head into the playoffs.
Durfee drops to 14-5. Attleboro moves to 15-6, 13-3 in the Hockomock League. I'm Paul Healy. He's Kevin Callahan. Peter Bray on camera tonight. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge, also pinch hit on graphics. If you enjoyed the broadcast tonight on our AACS YouTube channel, our sponsors would love it if you would hit the like button. We'd enjoy it too. Thank you very much for joining us, folks. Have a great night, everybody.
Ryan and Sons Family Sports is a 3-generation family business that first opened their